What up YouTube, it's your boy Tangeni once again. I'm back with another video. So today we are going to do our weekly forex market analysis as usual. So normally we start with a forex factory analysis just to check up the upcoming news release events for the week, for that week. So you have to be aware as a trader, you have to be aware of the events, especially if you are doing scalping or if you are intraday or a day trader. You have to be aware of this. For the swing traders, we don't pay too much attention to the news events because we hold trades, because we trade these bigger time frames. So now, okay, let me just, as usual, we start with the forex factory. As you can see here, I'm the forex factory calendar. You just click here and then you get all the calendars, all the news that you want to check, the news events. So these are the news events now. So now, okay, starting on Monday, April the 15th, we have USD at 2:30 p.m. We have USD core retail sales. We also have Empire State Manufacturing Index, retail sales. Oh, that's all we have on Monday, April the 15th. Now on Tuesday, April the 16th, we have the most important one is at AM at 8 a.m. GBP claim and count change, and we also have at 2:30 p.m. we have CAD CPI, and at 3:15 p.m. we have USD industrial production, and at 7 p.m. we have GBP Bank of England Gov Bailey speaks. We also have FOMC member Bakken speaks, and at 7:15 p.m. we have CAD. We have CAD Bank of Canada Gov Macklem speaks, and we also have USD Fed Chair Powell speaks. So now on Wednesday, now looking at Wednesday, on Wednesday, April the 17th, at 12:45 a.m. we have NZD CPI, and at 8 a.m. we have GBP CPI. Guys, watch out for this one if you are trading the GBP pairs or NZD pairs. Watch out for this one, guys. Now at 6 p.m. we have GBP Bank of England Bailey speaks, and at 11:30 this one is a medium impact expected, so it doesn't have too much volatility, but it does have a medium volatility, so it's a medium impact expected. As you can see here, we have FOMC member Master speaks. So now at on April the 18th, Thursday, 3:30 a.m. we have AOD, which is a high impact expected. We have employment change, and we also have unemployment rate. And at 2:30 p.m. we have USD news, guys. We have USD news, which is unemployment claims. It's a high impact expected if you are trading the US dollar pairs, guys. If you are trading the US dollar pairs, watch out for this one, guys. At 4 p.m. we have USD existing home sales, and on April 19th, Friday, we only have GBP news, guys, which is at 8 a.m. it's a high impact expected, which is retail sales. So that is all we have on Forex Factory for this week. That is all you must expect to be released for this week. So now let's get into our technical analysis of the pairs that we are trading. So the pairs that let's get on the technical side of the pairs that we are interested in, that we trade. So as a trader, you must have a certain pairs that you trade. So as for me, I look at pairs that I mostly trade. So if you have any certain pairs that you are interested in, that you know that you trade, but you see that, okay, I didn't include them in our technical analysis, guys, drop the comment in the comment section, guys. Like the video, share the video also. And yeah, guys, let's get into the technical side. Let's get into the charts on TradingView to see our technical analysis, guys, to see where we draw our support and resistance, where we draw our trend lines, where we draw our supply and demand, where we see our order blocks and all that. So it doesn't matter what strategy you are trading. So yeah, as usual, guys, as you can see, we start with our Dxy analysis, the dollar index analysis for this week. As you can see here, we start on a daily time frame. As you can see here, we are bullish. So overall, we are bullish because, why am I saying so? Because we didn't block this low. We did not broke this low, so we failed to break this low. We just grab liquidity here, and we respect this low is well respected, as you can see. Now that is on daily time frame, as you can see. Now on the lower time frames, we are breaking structure to the upside, as you can see. We broke structure, now we are expecting a pullback, and then we move up. So that is my view on the DXY on daily. But let's zoom in on H4. As you can see on H4, yeah, as you can see, guys, we are breaking structure to the upside, as you can see on the screen. We have a break of structure, a pullback, and then we bought. A break of structure, and then we bought. So now we are expecting the same thing here. We might expect the same thing, as you can see here on the charts. Now let me just quickly draw this zone here. So this is the zone that we came from. So it's where the DXY bought, as you can see there. Break of structure, a pullback, and then we bought. Break of structure, now we are expecting the same thing, as you can see here. So now let me just quickly zoom in nicely so that you can see what is happening there. Now as you can see, guys, we have a break of structure to the upside. We are expecting now where we draw our first supply zone here. That is where we draw our first supply zone. This is our first supply zone that the price could react from. So this is where price would react and buy. So now we are expecting, if you see a shift when price gets here on a lower time frames, let me say H4, I mean H1 or M30 or M15, if you see a change of character here and you see that okay, price is now moving to the upside, you buy at this zone, at this supply zone. But if price fail to respect this zone, our first supply zone, our first demand zone, then we are expecting to enter at our second demand zone, which is here. This is our second demand zone. So this is our extreme demand zone. So that is my view on DXY, guys. As you can see, we are bullish. We have a break of structure to the upside. This is our current break of structure, guys. My trading rules are, if I don't see a break of structure on a pair, then I'm not interested in that pair, on that pair. So if I see a break of structure, I will draw my supply zone or demand zone somewhere, and I see, okay, if we see an imbalance here. This is our first imbalance. We see if it gets filled and price react to this demand zone, then we buy. That is on H1 or M30 or M15. So but I mostly enter on H1. So because I'm a swing trader, so I look at daily and H4. Sometimes I go even on weekly. But as you can see now, if you fail to respect this first demand zone, then we are looking to enter if price fill this price inefficiency, which is below here. That is where we can enter our buy if price didn't respect this first demand zone. That is my view on DXY, guys. Now let's move on to Euro USD. Let's quickly move on to Euro USD. So I don't know if I don't I'm not looking at many pairs today, but if you have certain pairs, that you trade, that you're interested in, and you see that okay, we didn't cover them in our technical analysis, drop a comment in the comment section of your pairs that you wish us to cover in the next upload, guys. Now that is my view, and now let's look at now Euro USD. As you can see on H4, we are bearish, guys. We are breaking structure to the downside. Now let's look at daily. As you can see on daily, we broke this low. So now we broke this low here, confirming that okay, now we are in a downtrend, guys. So we have been breaking structure to the downside, as you can see, guys. So this is our second break of structure to the downside, and this is our first break of structure to the downside, guys. So as you can see there, as you can see, we are in a downtrend, as you can see. So now okay, we are expecting now a pullback. Now we are expecting a pullback, and now let's shift over to H4 to show you what is happening there. This is our current market structure break. We broke structure to the downside at this zone. So now we are expecting the same downtrend to continue. If it doesn't happen, then if you see this higher get broken, then it's confirmed that we have a shift of market structure on Euro USD now. Okay, check now. We have two imbalances that we are looking at now. As you can see, our first imbalance is here, where we are waiting for price to fill this imbalance, and then price will either react to this supply zone that we draw up here. That is our first supply zone that we draw. So if you see a change of character on a lower time frame, let me say like H1, then we wish to enter our sell trade. So now if price doesn't respect this first supply zone, then we are looking for price to either move further up to fill these imbalances which is left here at the upper area here. We are expecting this imbalance to get filled for price to move down lower. So now where do we enter? We enter at this order block, at the supply zone which is up here. If we see a change of character on a lower time frames, let me say like H4, H1 or M30 or M15, that's where we wish to enter our sell trade, guys. So now the market is like this, guys. You have to be patient, guys. Let the market come to you, guys. You don't have this thing of predicting the market. You just check, okay, you draw your zones, and then you wait for the market to come at those zones, and wait for the market to give you a clear direction of what is happening there. If the market gives you a certain let me say engulfing bearish engulfing at this supply zone that we draw here, after price already filling this imbalance, that is an indication that okay, price will continue to the downside. So that is my view on Euro USD, guys. That is my view on Euro USD. Now let's go to the GBPUSD. Now let's look at GBPUSD. Now looking at GBPUSD, guys, we are seeing the same direction, guys. Whenever GBPUSD is selling, Euro USD is selling, and when gold is selling, all those three pairs they are selling, guys. But if the dollar is buying, if the dollar is selling, expect these pairs to be buying, guys. As you can see now, we are bearish, guys. We are breaking structure to the downside. So now here is our current break of structure now. So now what do? Now we draw our supply zone here. This is my first supply zone that I draw. This is my first supply zone, guys. I expect price to have a reaction around this zone. If we don't get that reaction, reaction at that zone, then we wait for what? Then we wait for price to react at the another zone which is up here, because we have another imbalance which has to be filled at this zone here. So now where do we enter? We enter after price already. If price tap into this supply zone here, then we see a change of character in lower time frames, then we enter ourselves. That's we enter only if you see a change of character, or if you see a bearish engulfing, or a other those candlestick patterns. So I don't do all those, but I mostly focus on the trend change. If I see a trend which, because this pullback will be in an uptrend, guys. We will be making higher highs and higher lows, higher highs and higher lows. Now once we see that, okay, now price has shifted from making higher highs to making lower lows and lower highs, then we sell. That is a trend shift. So that can only happen if you see that now that okay, the trend has changed, because now overall we are bearish, guys. If the market come in alignment or with a higher time frame which is bearish, then we sell, guys. So guys, that is my view on GBPUSD, guys. That's my view on GBPUSD, guys. If I don't sell anything in the forex space, I don't do mentorship, I don't do account management. The only thing that you can do for me is just by hitting the like button, guys. If you hit that like button, it will promote my channel to reach a larger audience, so that it can help out more people that need this kind of technical analysis, guys. There are certain people that don't have time to analyze the market, so they look at our videos, how we analyze the market, and learn, and also get trading setups from this analysis, guys. So just by you sharing the video, liking the video, commenting below, it will help YouTube promote my videos to reach a larger audience, guys. So that is my view on GBPUSD, guys. Now let's look at gold. Now looking at gold, guys, as you can see, guys, as you can see, okay, now guys, as you can see on the screen, looking at gold, guys, as you can see, looking at gold, on daily we are bullish, guys, as you can see, but Friday price action close bearish, as you can see there. We see a bearish pin bar to see at the top there. Price is overbought even, as you can see here. So let me just quickly explain the trade that I took last time, the other trade that I took last time. So okay, as you can see guys, this is the trade that I took last time. We waited for a break of structure. We broke structure, and then we came to retest, and then that's we ended our buy. So but I remember, man, I remember last time I took another trade. I remember taking another trade. I shared in our free telegram group. So I sold here I sold somewhere here. It was a sell. It was actually a sell, as you can see. And I put my stop loss. And I put my stop loss somewhere here. At this put my stop loss somewhere here because I was just targeting this area. I 1 to 3. But then we took a loss, guys. Where the market took us out. It was we were in profit. We were in profit somewhere here, and then the market took us out. So that was a loss that I took. So now, okay, currently now, as you can see now, this price action that is telling us that we are in a uptrend, but price is currently overbought, guys. As you can see, we are expecting the market to drop, as we've seen on the dollar index. The dollar index is bullish, and the market structure of the DXY is bullish, guys. As you can see, we are making higher highs and making higher lows. So now here now, okay, if the DXY is buying, expect the dollar, I mean expect gold to sell, guys. So now once we see that, okay, we broke this trend line, once we break this trend line, then we wait for a retest. That is where we look to enter our sales, guys. But as you can see now here, we were making higher highs and higher lows, higher highs and higher lows, higher highs and higher lows. So now what, this is our last higher low, higher high. This is our last higher low. So once we break this higher low, guys, let me just quickly zoom in nicely. Let me just quickly zoom in nicely so that you can see what I'm talking about. Okay, this is our last high high. So let me just delete this. This is a loss that we. So now once we see that, okay, we break this low. Once we break this low and we see that, okay, pull back, that is where we will look to enter our sales. So now we cannot just enter our sales blindly, guys. We have to look at the certain zones. We have to look at the certain areas where we to enter price, where we look to, where we expect price to reverse, guys. As in this case, we have too much imbalance, which is somewhere here. So now I will just check, I will be monitoring the price pullback to see what is happening there, to see how it will pull back. But for me now, I'm just interested in it. Once we break this low, higher low, that is confirmed. It's confirmed that we have shifted from bullish to bearish now. That is my view on gold, guys. So if you want to see more, join our free telegram. The link is in the video description. I can also drop it in a comment section, guys. Now let's look at USD. We are currently looking at USD. So yeah, okay, now looking at USD, guys, as you can see, guys, price action is bearish, as you can see here. So this is our buy that we had on USD the other time. So now let's look at our current price action, guys. The current price action is making higher, higher, lower low and lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower low. Price is currently at our lower low. So now we are expecting a potential a lower high somewhere here in this area. So we see now there is an imbalance. We see there is an imbalance which is up here that has to be filled for price to continue to the downside, or price could just break that this higher. Then once price break this higher, guys, it's confirmed that we have shifted from lower lows to higher highs once we break this one, because this higher is the one that broke this low, guys. It's confirmed that we are in a downtrend. So now price will be pulling back. Price will be pulling back, as you can see. We will be making higher highs and higher lows, higher highs and higher lows until we tap into this supply zone, which is above here. Then we move to the lower time frames like H1 to see a change of character. Once we get a change of character on H1, then it's a confirmation that, okay, we should enter our sell, guys. That is my view on USD, guys. So now let's look at Nasdaq. Okay, guys, looking at Nasdaq, guys, as you can see here, there is nothing here. It's only price is just consolidating around this area, guys. Let me just quickly zoom out. As you can see, guys, what kind of price action is that one, guys? You don't see any direction here. Price is just moving up and down, but there's no clear direction where it wants to move. So once we see that, okay, once we break this structure to the downside here, that's a confirmation that, okay, we should go bearish, guys. But if you break to the upside, we wait for a retest and then we buy. But currently now I don't see anything here, so I always expect a break of structure. If there's a break of structure like here, guys, this is a break of structure. We obviously broke structure to the upside. then that is where I will be interested in buying. But currently now I don't see any clear direction, so I stay out of the market. So my trading rule says if there's no break of structure, then I stay out of the pair. I stay far away from that pair. So I always look at pairs that have a clear direction. If it's an uptrend, it's an uptrend. If it's an uptrend, a break of structure to the upside, which is making higher highs and higher lows. If it's a downtrend, then a break of structure to the downside, which is making lower lows and lower highs. As you can see here, there is no clear direction, guys. So guys, if you want to join our free Telegram group, guys, the link will be in the video description. I'll also drop it in the comment section, guys. As I said in the beginning, guys, I don't do forex. I don't sell forex signals, guys. I don't do mentorship. I don't do account management. I don't sell forex courses, guys. The only thing that you can do for me as a support of this channel is to hit the subscribe button, like the video, share the video, turn on the bell notification so that you'll be notified when I post a new video. And the other thing is, guys, if you have a certain pair that you trade, that you enjoy trading, but you see that okay, we didn't cover it in our technical analysis, guys, I'll be doing, drop the comment section, drop that pair that you wish to trade, that you like to trade in the comment section, so that next time when I post a new video, I will include that pair in our technical analysis, guys. Thanks for watching. Bye.